Hi, what can Pete do for you? Let me tell you. So, this is going to be a high level, quick overview, but Pete can be your CRM. Pete can do your task management. Pete can do your file management. Pete can do your e signatures. Pete can do project management. Let's see, I've talked about a lot of that. It's also a phone system. Forgot the biggest one. Um, think about how many systems that is, and it's all here in one. It makes things a whole lot more cohesive for you and your business. I will say, high level dashboards are critical to us. CRM, you can do sequences, workflows, things like that that you can do in most systems. But one thing I think we have focused on for you is dashboards and KPIs. You need to know your data to make decisions in your business, to run it effectively, efficiently, be more productive. Um, so, one thing I like to show is all the different types of dashboard. I mean, you can customize. So, what I show you is not the limit for sure, but I am more in the financial. So, you'll see mine have more financial numbers, but I have other dashboards set up so that we go to fuel once a quarter, and these are the things I have to report on for fuel. So I have that set up and it just automatically adjusts, and I can set the time period. If I know that fuel is always the last quarter, I just set this to last quarter. And it's always pulling last quarter's numbers. So it's quick. I don't have to hunt for data. One thing I really like is John has a leads dashboard. I think this one is crazy because you can see leads by hour, what hour are things coming in the most. Leads by type, you can see what type of leads are doing the best. You can see total leads, all of this. This is leads by type by quarter for the last year. There's just so much you can do with dashboards. I like, they're powerful. This one I like too because John was talking about, is it really better to have, how much better is it to have a 4 bed than a 3 bed rental? And right here you can see what we get for 1 beds, 2 beds, 3 beds, 4 beds. Um, but this data is right here. You don't have to go figure it out, like build the dashboard. Um, and all of these dashboards and KPIs are customizable as far as I'll show you on my home dashboard. Um, if I want to move this over here, because this is what I'm focused on right now, if it's too big or too small, I can move it around the way I want and have it where I need it. It's just very dynamic, and I love it. Um, to see what's important. Let's see. One thing, property management is a dashboard that I like too. This one, I think red is catch you in the face kind of color, and I set this up for my property manager. And this is something I don't want to see 14 vacant units. I don't. So it's bright freaking red. And then this one, I don't think people realize until it's in your face, like those 14 units that aren't rented, that's the rent I should be getting every month. And we're not. So let's fix that. I think when you put numbers to it, it kind of makes you go, oh, okay, that's why that's important. Um, I will say that there's a lot of grid views in here, and we're pretty consistent on grids. You can sort, you can pick your columns, you can save views, you can group by statuses, you can filter, you can export. It does what most grids do. It's great. And then each phase has a grid like that. Trying not to get too deep because I could talk for an hour and that's not what you need right now. The other thing is system workflows. So sequences are a big deal in here, but we also have workflow set up so there's as much automation as we can have to get people to do what they need to do, because really your team needs to focus on what they need to be doing, not figuring out what they need to be doing. Did I forget to do this? What am I supposed? I don't know what to do. Like, set up on your dashboard, have your tasks right here front and center for your people that are task based, and it's in their face all day long. When it's in your face, you get stuff done. It's great. Um, but in our system, one of the things we do is when a contract is signed and marked, or when a contract's signed in the system, it knows to go ahead and let people know like there's a new contract. So then I get a task that I need to do this or that, and it's just there. So it shows up in my task list, and when I get there or refresh the screen, it's right there. I know I need to be doing something. I don't miss it for 3 days, and then it's like, oh crap, I should have sent that 3 days ago. Now we're behind. Um, there's just a lot of reporting aspects. There's a lot of power in the grids and the KPIs and the dashboards and the workflows. I love it, I really do. One of the things we always talk about, and people don't realize that it's kind of a big deal, but since the phone system's integrated, if a seller texts in pictures of the property, they're automatically on the property. You don't have to take the time to download them and upload them. They're tagged in there under receive files, and you can tag them to gallery if you want to see them there. You can leave them in receive files. Um, there's so much that you can do with this system. It saves you so much time. It should make you more efficient and um, productivity, efficiency, time. That's all money. And money is a big deal, right? You're trying to save it, you're trying to make it. Let's help in whatever way we can. So that's kind of a quick and dirty of Pete, and definitely reach out if you want more info.